Hey Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. I am on my way to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida to vlog with another YouTuber who, well, you already know who it is based on the title, but there'll still be a big reveal. Hey, let me in. Do you see the blinker? Rude. My ears burn because I put basil essential oil in them. I have a little bit of a traumatic experience that happened at Universal last time I was here. I experienced vertigo for the first time, and let me tell you, that was terrifying. It turns out it was because I had an ear infection. But all of a sudden I got super dizzy and thought I was gonna pass out and throw up, and I was so focused on not throwing up in front of like a million people in Wizarding World of Harry Potter, because how embarrassing would that be? I was like holding the vomit in. I don't think I was gonna throw up, but I was holding it in, and then in turn wasn't breathing, so that I think led to the vertigo. So I was able to control it the rest of the trip by just breathing and stuff, but basil essential oil is known to help ear infections. I was sick last week, and you can probably tell I'm still congested, but I was so scared that like, oh my goodness, it's gonna turn into an ear infection. I used basil essential oil yesterday and this morning, and now my ears burn. I'm not a doctor, so don't take medical advice from me. It worked for me last time, and it's worked for other people, and it's known to be a natural remedy for ear infections. That's my story. Waiting to park. If you're looking into annual passes, the preferred pass and the one above gives you free parking. The last pass that I had was less expensive, but ultimately I ended up paying a lot more when you factor in the cost of parking for the lesser pass than for the preferred pass. You get free general parking, but you can upgrade to prime parking. I see them. There they are. It's Larry, Linx, and Mindy Minx. Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. So, where to first? You want to watch it?
No.
I'm not into it. I mean, I love it. Great vibe.
We made it to London.
Woo!
Welcome back to, wait a minute, whose channel is this? Oh, what's going on? I'm so confused.
I have a confession to make. Confess the videos. I have not purchased my Hogwarts house robes.
What?
I know. You haven't revealed your Hogwarts house yet.
But I know what it is.
Yeah. We need to bring it up.
Reveal.
If you want to know Larry's house, go check out their channel, Mindy Minx. Came into the Fountain of Fair Fortune for some butterbeer, and it's empty. It's amazing.
I just realized we get to see the progress of the new ride.
Yeah.
Best ice cream in the world.
One of the first times I came here, I went into that gorgeous store right there. This wonderful gentleman held the door open for me, and I was telling my mom, oh my gosh, we're going into magical menagerie. And the sweet man holding the door open, he was like, you're so cute, but it's magical menagerie. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Well done, Dragon!
So we're in Gringotts, and the goblins over here. I was so mesmerized the first time I came. I thought they were real. My mom was like, no, darling, they're not real.
If you want to see more of Gringotts, check out right up here. I'll post a link to a video tour that I did.
Confession. I thought this was real.
It's not real? We're going down.
The defences have been set off. There must be imposters in Gringotts. Bellatrix!
Are these the imposters?
I don't think so, Madam Strange. I can't be sure.
Well, let's try to find out then.
They didn't do anything. Charles, they're dark and they're brutal.
sat down at the Leaky Cauldron for some food.
That's in London.
Yeah, exactly. What did you get?
I got the chicken sandwich with the chips.
And you got the bangers.
Bangers and mash.
And I got beef and lamb stew, which comes in a bread bowl, the tongue-tying lemon squash to drink, and chocolate and potted cream for dessert.
How cute is that?
I know. You guys got a frozen butter beer?
Sure did. We're on our second one. The goal is 5.
Oh, that's good to know.
I always forget to upload to Instagram when I'm here at Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so we are uploading right now
So true.
some pictures. Larry's taking pictures. He is the photographer. He's like taking pictures all over the place.
Yes. So we'll have to send them to you. But it is so hard to remember to vlog and Insta story at the same time.
Yeah.
It's nearly impossible.
It is nearly impossible.
So we're taking a quick break to keep everybody updated. Larry's on mission. What was his time? Oh, I don't know.
Look at this. See this?
Yes.
Wait, all right, look, Larry.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that cool?
I'm gonna have to get that. It's even this little boat's going up to Hogwarts for the first time ever.
That is awesome. What are you guys finding?
This. That's the little tag there.
That is fun.
How do you feel about the diamonds, though?
Oh, no.
It's overdone. It's
Yeah.
like, it's glam. And I mean, I love glam, but not that glam. I love that. Gryffindor. It's like Lexi Kitty. Do you know Lexi Kitty?
I don't know Lexi
Lexi
Kitty.
Kitty's her cat.
I didn't.
Minus the pink, obviously.
We found your cat.
I was telling Peter, I said, is this not Lexi? This is Lexi Kitty. He's like, looking at me, I'm like, do you know Lexi Kitty? He's like, I do.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I am fired.
Big trouble.
I'm in big trouble now. You want a giant skull? You can have a giant skull.
We probably would in our house. I'm sure Larry would want one in his house.
Larry, do you want a giant skull in your house? A little bit bigger than you'd want?
Little skeletons on the couch during Halloween stuff.
That's fun.
I am so
Don't
ready.
look at signs.
Okay,
Be
I know.
surprised.
Sorry, I will it just attacked me, you know? Okay, now, okay. So excited. We got butterflies.
Butterflies.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be a southern trout.
He didn't say follow the butterflies, he said follow the spiders.
Are you guys stoked?
Ready.
Absolutely.
I think it's gonna be a lot like Gringotts Bank Hill.
You just rode the mummy for the first time. What did you think?
That's great.
It was amazing. It's the best thing ever. Not expecting any of that.
We're about to ride the Hogwarts Express, and we just saw someone who didn't know that you needed a park-to-park ticket to ride the Hogwarts Express, and they got turned away. It's kind of sad. So you need a 2-park ticket in order to ride the Hogwarts Express. Park-to-park, that's what it's called.
I need a coffee.
Coffee.
Yes.
Coffee.
Leaving London, going to Scotland, Hogsmeade.
So magical.
Oh no, Death Eaters. Very close to the new ride opening up. We're gonna get our best view of Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Lots of trees, but let's see. Oh. I think all of these are new. I don't remember these holly trees being here. Universal said that they planted a ton of new trees. Let me in. That's where the Blast-in its Scroot's gonna be.
It's coming.
Oh, so cool.
There's no need for that. for today, we should probably head back. We'll pick this up later. The fight will take
Hagrid is in that hut. There it is, there it is.
Oh my god.
So the animatronic of Hagrid is in that hut. Wow, they run them
I
fast.
was just gonna say, they must have 3 going at a time.
This ride can't open soon enough. And then the new entrance sign is over here. We're hungry again, so we are going to go to the 3 Broomsticks.
Right now. Oh my god.
Behind the scenes.
It tastes just like magical pumpkin.
I know.
Magic.
I don't know if you'll like it.
It is.
It's not good,
You
yeah.
like it?
I do.
Good.
I got the kids fish and chip, which comes with grapes, and the delicious apple pie, which is very inexpensive for the amount of pie you get. Pea soup, eat it before it eats you, and the pear cider. Looks like we have a kids fish and chip, a corn on the cob, some gilly water, and kids fish and chip, and pea soup, and the pumpkin fizz.
I'll
Cheers.
rate the butter for you.
I love butter.
He literally eats it by the
I love butter.
Oh, this is quality butter.
Yeah, my grandma actually bought me my first book set. The first 4 books. She got them for me for Christmas, and that's what kind of like tried to get me into reading, but I still couldn't. But even to this day, Harry Potter books are the only books that I can sit down and read. The only ones.
When you finished Sorcerer's Stone, the movie, what were your thoughts?
I liked it. I went in thinking I wasn't going to like it.
Yeah.
Kind of, you give your impression and you say, okay, change my mind. Well, I watched it and it changed my mind.
Okay.
I
Thank
liked
God. Because then we could get married. Because if not,
Wow, that was harsh. That's harsh.
I'm just kidding. Actually, want to hear something really funny? Is I have the soundtracks, the discs, and every night before bed, guys, don't judge me, okay? I listen to the soundtrack before bed. Like, I fall asleep to the soundtrack.
Who would judge? What Harry Potter fan would judge you on that?
I'll be laying there and say, that's song 11 on disc 2.
Larry has it memorized. I like to visualize when I hear the music, though. I like to visualize which scene in the movie it's from.
Yeah. Well, you are a retired police officer.
I am. 25 years.
Very cool.
I love the job, I just didn't like the climate.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's
Cleveland.
really cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're from Cleveland, Ohio.
I understand.
Yeah,
Being
you
in
know.
Chicago, it's
Yeah.
not fun.
If you could change one thing in the movies, we're gonna stick with the movies.
What would I change? I would change the entire ending of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. When Neville does his speech and it all goes downhill. I feel like Part 1 and the first half of Part 2 is very true to the book. Do it as the book says, you know? And then Harry breaking the Elder Wand at the end.
That was sad.
At least first fix your wand, because that's what he does. He uses the Elder Wand to repair his wand, which was broken. Yeah, the whole ending of that movie.
Out of the Golden Trio, who would you play?
I would be Harry.
Harry?
Yeah.
Out of all the professors, which professor would you want to be?
Snape would be fun. Gilderoy Lockhart would be fun to play too, though.
Oh, he drives me mad.
He, especially in the book, he is like such a funny character.
Uh-huh.
But probably Snape because he's in all of them.
If you could teach one class at Hogwarts, which would it be?
Charms. All right, your turn. What would you change?
It's more so about J.K. Rowling and the writing. I just wish they wouldn't have gotten rid of Sirius Black, because that was Harry's like first family member, is somebody who actually cared, besides his friends and his teachers. But I wish he would have had a happy ending with Sirius.
Who would you be of the trio?
Hermione.
What teacher would you want to play?
Professor McGonagall.
And your subject?
Defense Against the Dark Arts.
You're in the hot seat.
I am in the hot seat. I think if I could change one thing in a movie, I would change the flying car.
You don't like the Fort Anglia?
I do like the Ford Anglia, but everybody had an Anglia.
Because it was so rare to have a flying car. Why
It'd be
choose
something
such
different.
a common car? Why not pick a rare car? Maybe a friend or
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
close to her might have had a Ford Anglia.
Yeah.
And that might be why she picked that.
And it was an affordable car, and it was owned by the Weasleys.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it would be if it wasn't the Anglia. I think of the trio, I would probably be more like Harry than Ron.
And your favorite teacher?
I think it would be Lupin.
Or a teacher you would want to play. You would want to play Lupin?
Yeah, I think it would be Lupin.
You strike me as a Lupin. Actually, people have
He could be a
compared
Lupin,
us
yeah. Yeah.
to Lupin and Tonks,
Okay.
which is interesting.
I think I would like to be Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Okay.
Really great conversation.
It is a good Harry Potter conversation.
Why didn't Ron ever get his wand fixed?
Because you can't repair a wand. The only thing that could repair Harry's wand from being snapped was the Elder Wand, which they didn't show in the movie.
Because even McGonagall said, Weasley, you have to get that wand fixed.
I think she does.
When he tried to turn...
No, she says that wand needs replacing.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah.
And how many complete sets do you have with regards to whether it's a collector's edition or maybe a foreign? What
So
would be
many.
foreign to us?
There's so many. Well, it's hard because some translations have only done like 1 and 2 or 1, 2, and 3. 300, 400 sets.
Now, do you know, is that just because they haven't come out with the 4th book or the 5th book? Or
Either the publishing company went out of business, or it's from a poor country and they can't produce the books, or they're in process of releasing it. You've had your channel 2 years, right?
Yep. Initially, I wanted to start my channel like actually 5 years ago. I only started it 2 years ago because I let, you know, the worry and everything get in the way. And then I was finally like, you know what? Today is the day. I'm going to do it. And I did it, which I'm very proud about. The first thing I did was actually a beauty favorites video, or like a favorites video. And then my channel really transitioned into Harry Potter because I love Harry Potter. I kept Larry a secret, which this is my husband, if you guys didn't know that. I'm sure you know by now in the video. But anyways, I kept him a secret the whole first year of doing my channel because I was afraid of judgment. Obviously, people, you know, judge and they don't know us.
we have a secret room. She pretty much got me locked in.
Kept him locked in the dungeons. Yeah. We just decided to share him with the world, with you guys, with our fans.
I would actually have to set up the camera, set up the lighting, do everything to the point where she was comfortable enough to sit down and start her film.
Yeah.
And then I had to immediately leave the room or even leave the house.
I was so self-conscious about filming. Like, I was so self-conscious about people hearing me.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like, even though I love him, he's my family. Even my
Yeah.
family, I'm like, can you guys please go outside? Like, it's so nerve-wracking, but then you get really comfortable with it. Yeah, I mean, you film with me now. It was in so many stages. Like, he couldn't be in the room, then he could finally be at least, well, actually, no, he couldn't be in the house. Then he could finally be in the house. Then he could be in the same room. Now he films with me. Because I kept peeking off to the side of the camera and like talking to somebody behind the camera, our followers were like, who are you talking to? Who is that? They knew I was married. So I finally decided to introduce Larry.
I remember that video.
Because it's not only important for me, it's important for him too. Like, he has to be comfortable with it. And then a couple months later, Barcroft Media picked it up. They asked us if we wanted to do a video with them. So we did. And that video kind of spun out of control and ended up with 12 million views
so cool.
in about 2 or 3 days. And it just went crazy. And that brought in a whole different like subscriber base, which was incredible. But that actually caused my YouTube channel to really massively transition from Harry Potter into us like doing daily life, daily vlogging.
It's fun to have a variety of like things, options that you can pull from.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Somebody at this table has uploaded an unedited video.
Oh my goodness,
in the past.
that's such a funny story.
That was so awful.
You were picking your nose.
I picked my nose and I picked my ear and it was a mess.
That is so funny.
It was such a mess, but like, you learn as you go and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, so anyone who wants to start a channel, I get this question all the time. Yeah, just do it.
Yes.
So the Tim Tracker, they go and do vlogs, Universal and Disney. They were kind of my inspiration to start the Potter Collector channel. Finally got the courage to do it, and now we have this awesome community on the Potter Collector channel. It's the same with you guys. Yeah. So just do it. You don't need fancy cameras.
Nope.
I started with my phone, and then as time went on, I purchased a camera, and then you just grow with your channel.
You don't need fancy lighting either.
Yeah.
Natural light is honestly your best friend.
Her first lighting was a trouble light that I used when I worked on the car.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we had a garage light. Like, you work with what you have. If you really want to do it, if you're passionate about doing it, by all means do it. Because if you don't, you're going to be wondering years down the line, oh, I should have done that. I started watching his videos actually quite a long time ago. and here we are today. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
Jinx,
fun. Yeah.
you owe me a butterbeer. All right, take a bite.
Oh, it's real warm.
Yeah. Not good. It's like a good apple pie. With butterbeer ice cream on top, it's like perfection.
So homemade tasting.
Yeah. Every time I go to Wizarding World to see Hogwarts, I think, oh, I've seen this so many times, I probably won't have the same reaction. I always get a smile on my face.
So do I, and I'm like, oh
and
my God.
it's just so beautiful.
And we're here. We're home.
We're home.
We're
We're home. It's just so magical to walk through the halls of Hogwarts. I hope that each and every one of you has the opportunity to come here and experience the magic if you haven't already. And if you have the opportunity to come back. This is where Professor Sprout teaches herbology. So we just discovered that the keychains, you can have your name engraved for free. If your name isn't shown up here, or if it's spelled differently, you can purchase a keychain, have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter engrave your name into it, and it's done in an hour. This love bug is loving Honeydukes. One of these trips I'm going to film a taste test of all the candy that you can purchase in Honeydukes, and there's so much to purchase. One of these trips in the future, I will do that for you. We're heading into the souvenir shop in Islands of Adventure. They have some Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure merchandise in here somewhere. I found it. Here it is. It's a very cool shirt.
I like this section right here.
Yeah. I love that they added the plastinate scroot.
Yeah.
No baby unicorn.
No baby gold unicorn. It is 100% cotton though.
$17 for the poster. Here's this fluffy puppet. We just left Islands of Adventure, and now we're going over back to the Universal side to watch the Water Light Show. Yeah.
We saw the ride.
We did. We saw the ride.
We saw how many trains are on the track.
Yes, we think it's 4 at one time. People don't talk a lot about City Walk. They have amazing restaurants and a movie theater. Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium is delicious. The biggest ice cream sundaes you will ever eat. And they open until 2 a.m. 2 a.m. people. That's amazing. We're back to Diagon Alley.
But we have to make another stop.
Maybe grab a butterbeer, I don't know. It's so peaceful here at night. Everyone's tired, so they're walking slow. All the lights are on. Bye, creature. He did not wave back though. What a fun day at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida with Mindy Minx and Larry Linx. Where can people find you?
Yes, so YouTube, it is Mindy Minx, M-I-N-X, and then same for the Instagram, and for Larry's Instagram, it is Linx, L-I-N-X, Larry Linx.
Mindy Minx, Larry Linx. I'm gonna put their links down below in the description so you can check them out there as well. If you have any questions about Harry Potter collecting, or anything else, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also reach me on Instagram at The Potter Collector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Is it recording? Oh yeah.
I'm just like,
I was like,
don't you hate when that happens? You could even say Harry Miney. Harry Miney. Harry Miney.
I would play Harry Miney. And I'll also link their channels down below in the comments. I'll also link down below, what are they called?
The link.
Links. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also reach me on Instagram.
Hold on, I just accidentally did this as a down below and gave you a thumbs down.
Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?